Good? Hey guys, I'm Mike here at Army Navy Outdoors, and today we're going to talk about the Mike's Trauma Kit. I use my experience in the National Guard. I'm trained as a combat lifesaver to build this kit. It's very basic. It has everything you need from a medium level to a severe level of trauma care. There's a couple things that aren't in there, and we'll go over that. But to start with, it's put into a modular EMT rip-away pouch. So you can attach it to a bag or to a belt or however you want to run your gear, or a vest, and you can separate it and put it onto your workspace so it's easier to work on your victims. All right. The first thing we got here is a CAT tourniquet on the outside. It's one of the most reliable tourniquets there are. It's also the standard issue for the United States Army. It's very easy to use. One-handed, you can put it on yourself, and it's very easy to put on other people. And then, of course, no kit's complete without your trauma shears for cutting through gear or clothing to get to your patient. All right. You open up your Velcro closure here, and your bag folds out. All right. Now, I designed this to where it's pretty easy for you to get to everything from start to finish. So the first things that we've got in here, you've got 4 5-inch by 9-inch ABD pads. Okay, those are for wound assessment or small minor injuries. And then you have two packing gauze. It's essentially a roll of Kerlix that's been vacuum sealed and compressed. Good for packing wounds or wrapping up injuries. You have 2 6-inch Israeli trauma bandages. Now these are going to be your bread and butter for most of your trauma injuries. From sprained ankles to severe lacerations, gunshot wounds, all those different types of things can be handled with this. If you go on our website, there's also some videos from the manufacturers on how to use these things. All right. Next, you've got 2 separate packages of QuikClot in there for any heavy or major bleeding that you've got you can't get stopped with direct pressure or the other methods of doing it. Then you have a roll of tape. Now the roll of tape is put in here through the 2 little closures on a piece of 550 cord. That's for 2 reasons. 1, so that when you open up your bag in a stressful situation, you don't lose your tape. And 2, it's easier to just roll off of it if you're just trying to get a piece to tear off, and it keeps all your gear centralized while you're working. And if you need to take it off to wrap around an injury, it's tied up with a square knot. So all you got to do is push it together, and it comes right apart, and you can take it out and wrap around the leg or an arm or whatever you need to do. And then the last 2 things in your kit, you have a CPR kit, and then you also have a cravat, or what they call a triangular bandage. These are great for a number of things, anywhere from making slings to making improvised tourniquets. So be sure you get out there and do some research and learn your knowledge, or come see me here at the store, and I'll be happy to show you and explain how to use these different things. There's some little tips and tricks of the trade. Now, the only things that you're really missing in here for major trauma are going to be things for like a sucking chest wound. Okay, you can use a plastic bag and tape for that, but we didn't include any type of chest seals or needles, because those are for more advanced practitioners, and if you don't have the training and the expertise to use those, you can really hurt somebody more than they already are. So feel free to add things to the kit when you need to if you have that level of skill. Otherwise, it's best that you don't if you're not trained right. Once again, guys, this is Mike with Army Navy Outdoors, and thanks for watching.